Hey everyone, welcome to Hanging with Uncle. I'm Gene, and let's get started. Um, I kind of have an evolution of thoughts today, and I want to start with education. So, if you're my age, a baby boomer, then you probably remember going to school. Calculators were totally forbidden. We learned math in our heads and the hard way and the long way and wrote it down with paper and pencil, not pen, because you can't erase pen mark, but you use pencil if you find an error in your math. Now, calculators have come along and it has made learning math easier for the generations behind us. I couldn't do it today if you asked me to. I mean, I think just for Gene personally, algebra is really as much as I understand, and I took geometry, and that was the extent of my math in high school. So, but anyway, I'm just talking about the evolution of things. We didn't have cell phones. Now we have smartphones. We used to have encyclopedias where if you wanted something, you opened a book and you read it. Now you can pull up your phone and ask Google. You don't even have to know how to spell. You can just talk and have Google do it for you. So I guess the argument I'm making is twofold. Number one, I believe artificial intelligence and the progression of some technology has made us less efficient, taken away some critical thinking skills, because now we use artificial intelligence to do all of our calculating. We use it for a lot of things, which I'll get into right now. So, one thing that I know, artificial intelligence can be used to weaponize against the people and its citizens. And it's very prevalent in authoritarian regimes. For example, do you think you could walk around Moscow with a "fuck Putin" shirt on? As soon as you turn the corner and a camera sees you, you'll be arrested, because they don't have free speech. They use AI to suppress the people, keep them down, and keep them in line. And that's something that I think we really need to pay attention to, because AI now here is being used in almost everything. Now, one thing that I want to talk about, and I think you guys really need to pay attention to this, is in law enforcement. Okay? Because, and again, these links are in the description box. AI is being used to help write police reports. Now, I have a problem with that, number one, because it takes away from the knowledge of the officer of the elements of the crime they have to meet in their report in order for a prosecutor to say, yes, I will bring this case before a jury. Artificial intelligence does the report for them to make sure all the elements are met. And again, it takes away from the intelligence of the officer. So now when he gets on the stand, a solid defense attorney will ask questions that they won't have the answer to, he or she, because artificial intelligence did the work for them. But in other words, you see what I'm saying is, it's like, as a police officer, yes, I've known lots of cops who lied, were less than truthful. I have no respect for any of them. And this tool will only make it easier. And here's a perfect example. We used to have a cop in Compton, and I won't say his name, but his nickname was the Loaf, because he couldn't do anything on his own. He was like a loaf of bread. You had to carry him. That's about all the value he was worth. He could not write. He could not spell. He was very dumb, to put it mildly. For someone like that, artificial intelligence could write the report for them and make them look like a brilliant individual when they're as dumb as a box of rocks. So that's just one correlation. Another thing, is I don't want my intelligence artificial. I want my intelligence real. Okay? I like educating myself, which is why I also graduated from law school, which is why I give you guys legal information, because I have, a little bit of knowledge on some of these issues that I talk to you about regarding the law. But artificial intelligence will take that away and will only, I believe, will be used to make Americans weaker. And we don't need to be weaker. We need to be strong up here and not rely on something artificial to tell us how to do it. The main thing, remember, artificial intelligence is programmed. So if it's programmed to give you misinformation, that's what you're going to be learning is misinformation. Remember that. Think for yourselves. Be critical thinkers. All right? Know how to investigate questions you have and make sure you're arriving at the truth, the correct facts. Not what you want to hear, but what's actually true. I would love to know your thoughts. Please leave them in the comments section below. I'm Gene. Thank you for hanging with Uncle. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and hit that notification bell so you don't miss when new content comes out. And as always, be kind to one another and treat each other the way you want to be treated. I'll see you.